Today on Why I Kept It, Yomi. Now, Yomi is a game I got as a review copy back in the day. I think it was around 2011 when this came out. If you watched my video on Confusion, Espionage and Deception in the Cold War, that was my game of the year for MTV that day. But Yomi was like a tight runner-up. It was in second or third place there because it's an amazing two-player strategy card game. And this is the complete first edition here. You're going to see exactly what goes into this. This is like a $100 set of Yomi. You get a box here that has several character decks, 10 of them, plus 2 playmats, one for each player. So what you're getting in here is essentially Street Fighter the card game. Where you're just going to have dueling decks of 52 cards to see who wins a one-on-one battle. Now, why is this the ultimate fighting card game here? Look at the designer, David Sirlin. There's a bit of history with this guy. He is a game balancing guru and a game design genius, I would say. His history is mostly in the video game industry. He was brought in by Capcom to balance an edition of Street Fighter 2, one of the type, Turbo, Hyper, EX, whatever. I'm not a fighting game, genius myself, so it's one of those versions. I think they were putting it on Xbox Live, and they're having some timing issues, and he was brought in to rebalance the characters. So think about that. This guy who was given the responsibility to fix the competitive balance of one of the most competitive fighting games of all time, and this person obviously has a pretty good game design head on their shoulders. What he managed to do with Yomi was to take a simple deck of poker cards and put in the rock, paper, scissors mechanic of, hitting, dodging, blocking, and throwing. You could see you get a reference card in every deck of Yomi that shows the rock, paper, scissors circle of what beats what. Because when you're playing a video game that's a fighting game, there's a lot of that mental gymnastics. You versus the other player, what are they going to do? There's the decision making of that rock, paper, scissors type game, and then there's the actual manual dexterity. Can I input the combo and the move extremely fast and point perfect to make sure I get the combo off? What Sirlin did here was strip the manual dexterity out and say, this is for card gamers. We're only going to do the mental duel of wits and decision making here. And, I mean, that's the honest truth. These are all the decisions a competitive fighting game player would make, just slowed down and stretched out over to, a 15 or so minute card game duel. And each deck plays completely differently in the skills and bonus abilities that they might have. You get a character card, so this is Geiger, the Precise Watchmaker, and you see it really is a poker deck, but you get different things. The face cards here, like this Jack, is a more powerful attack card, and a lot of the other face cards have some fancy art on them. But if you take a look at some of the cards here, like this is a 10 of spades, which is a throw in this case. And it shows the damage that it does, the priority it has, where it would go in a combo. Like here it says it's a starter and it takes up 2 out of 4 moves in your combo slot. And you can actually play cards either way. So this could be a block or a dodge. In this case, it's a block or a throw, I should say. In this case, you could have an attack. That could also be a dodge card. And there's a lot of flexibility in this box because, as I said, the characters do have a lot of replay value in them. So you're going to want to try different matchups and see, what strategy you should take, knowing what the other opponent has to offer there. So it's a complete package, complete fighting card game system in one nice little box. If that sounds like something that scratches your itch, I would surely recommend checking it out because it's unique in its nature to take what's always this aspirational thing. If you play a fighting game with a video game system, you're probably just mashing the buttons. You're not playing the game as the highly competitive people do. You're just not at that caliber. I will never will be, and I know that. So this gives you this chance to pretend that you're a fighting game player and do it on the table instead. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been fun. I'll see you around.